The next person I'm going to bring, our first comedian up here tonight, his name is Neil Willman. He is the father of 2, husband and 1. Let's give a warm round of applause for Neil.
Wow, stand-up comedy. This is my first time. And I gotta say, this is my last thing on my bucket list, so I'm really hoping I don't die. I'm really hoping I don't die in the next 5 minutes. Now, I'm taking an extended leave from work right now, a little vacation. I think they have a technical term for what I'm doing. I believe it's called unemployment. But that's okay. I get to stay home with my kids now. And that's a lot of fun. And one of the things that we do at home that's a lot of fun, I could have done 15 minutes of this for you, but I'll just give you a little taste, is magic for 1-year-olds. So one of my favorite things to do is take my son's blanket, throw it up over my head, and then listen to him go around the house going, "Mommy, Mommy, where did Daddy go?" Now we do a lot of tricks with coins and money. Now I have to say, not having object permanence really helps in this. But I have to say, no matter how good I get at the money and coin jokes, my kids will always be better at making my money disappear than I am. Now, I used to have a hard time finding a pen to write notes with. You know how that is? Somebody calls you, you're trying to write the note. One of the advantages of having kids is I can always find something to write with. Just most of my notes are in crayon. So, my daughter, who actually is here, has the cutest way of trying to kiss you. She opens her mouth up really wide, makes this little sound, gets a big smile on her face. Try this as an adult to somebody else. Especially if you only have 4 teeth. Now, a lot of things they make fun of us as bachelors, a lot of skills we have as bachelors they make fun of us for, really come in handy when you're a father. Now, a guy can tell if you can wear a shirt again now, by just simply smelling it. And that works great when I'm deciding what to put on the kids, or if a diaper needs to be changed. Now, when I first started changing diapers, especially the poopy ones, and we can use the technical term here, right, poopy ones, I would go in with a surgical mask, surgical gloves, get a couple wooden spoons. Now I just go with one hand and finish the sandwich I'm working on. Now, my wife and I, before we go to bed at night, we set sleep priority. You know, this is, you decide who's going to get up with the kids. I'm trying to figure out, how did I get to the point in my life where sleep is no longer a priority? I was in the Army for 8 years, and they know how to use sleep deprivation against you. How to get their way out of you, how to make you not think right. Kids are born knowing how to do this, and with greater skill than any drill sergeant. When I was in the Army, we trained a lot on combat, self-defense. I was a highly trained soldier, yet my 1-year-old can sneak up on me and jump on me without me ever knowing it's coming. Now, in all fairness, I didn't usually fall asleep on the floor during combat training. Now, having kids, of course, changes your relationship with your wife. I used to like in the afternoon when my wife would say, "Honey, you want to go to bed?" And I gotta say, I equally like it, but it's just because it means I get to take a nap. Now, my daughter can sleep through almost everything, except for the sound of my wife and I kissing. If my daughter's asleep on one side of the house, and my wife and I are on the other side of the house, the second my lips touch my wife, my daughter's in there crying, "I don't want another sibling!" We just had our 13th anniversary. My wife came home from work a little early. We actually had some time alone. So I go over to the CD player, you know, find something a little romantic, hit play. What do I get? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and... We just went with it. The people on the bus go. Now, when I was single, I was a very, very punctual person, even before the military. I would wake up 10 minutes before it was time to go someplace, check the clothes, and I had plenty of time. When we had our first kid, we started getting up 45 minutes before it was time to go someplace. And I started getting used to the fact that we were usually late. With 2 kids, if we wake up 45 minutes before it's time to go, we just don't go. I only made it here on time tonight because I told my wife the show was last night, and we just got here an hour ago. Thank you very much.